Could somebody tell me, do you know exactly how this guy likes to have his name pronounced? Kisai, which is it? Because I actually am not aware myself of, which one it is. But, yeah, we'll just go with Kisai for now, and I'll probably change my mind about that accidentally, periodically throughout this series. But I've got Trex as a favorite to win this one. That is a very clean looking card. This really suits the Neo Tokyo map so well. I love this. Wow. What decal is this? That is sick. As Kisai opens the scoring here. This is Kisai on the hunt for his first win in the tournament. His first game win. He's ran into Ahmad and Alpha 54 in round 1 in the previous 2 qualifiers. Not who you want to be facing. Trex misses his early opportunity. Chance for Kisai to make something happen. June, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful car here. Kisai with the more standard approach. Now let's see what these guys have got. This is the most pressure they've been under. Oh, that's beautiful. Kisai with a flip reset for the second goal. Already making me look silly with my prediction. That's a brilliant strike. Now, like I said, these two have not made it past round 1 yet in any of the qualifiers. Oh, after a flip resetting, you don't want to own goal, but it's just happened right now for the Frenchman. Yeah, like I said earlier, these guys looking for their first win in the tournament in a series. Trex took Exotic to game 5 in his first qualifier. Then he took a game off Speed in the last qualifier, so he's had more success getting games on the board, but not as tough opponents as Kisai said to face. So it's difficult to know which one of these guys has been playing better so far. Nice reverse challenge by Trex. I think Kisai may have been able to see that one coming. Now that's a consistent wall shot, well hit. Both these guys already have had, a few mistakes, but also some very nice finishing. That's the kind of confidence they're going to need to win on the big stream in front of all you guys who are watching. This has got to be the most pressure that they've been under in their one's careers so far. Good challenge by Kisai. He's going to go for the long shot as well. Trex didn't get the touch he was looking for. I wanted to run that straight into the corner and grab the boost, but actually popped it up in the air by mistake. Kisai with a fake challenge. Now he's got a bit of space for himself. Big shot incoming. He's got it over the top, and that's wide open. I'm liking the offense from Kisai so far. This is very nicely done. Trex going to have a hard time stopping this guy if he keeps on approaching the goal consistently and creatively like he is. Why is everybody use Fennec today? I don't know, it's just a Fennec-y day, isn't it? As Trex puts in another goal. Good shooting again with the open net this time. Yeah, the winner of this will advance to the quarterfinal to play against either apparently Jack or Ocelon in their first match tomorrow. We were asking earlier on, who are the underdogs? Who are the guys who are maybe going to be like this series or this qualifier's dead monster? Well, Kisai's to make it a pretty good name for himself here. What a shot that is. He's actually one-upped himself in off the bar in the top corner. He's got 2 flip reset goals already. We're only a minute and 30 seconds in. Trex sees the big kickoff. Will he get the boost though? No, he won't. Kisai beats him to it. Kisai looks like the real deal, guys. This is why we've got all these qualifiers. You don't want to just have one qual and then an underdog like Kisai runs into Alpha, gets eliminated, and doesn't get to show people what he can do. We've got multiple chances here for these guys. Oh, Trex just off target with a pinch shot. These guys have got the moves here in offense. It's been the year of the Fennec, honestly. Yeah, absolutely. Like that from Kisai, not wanting to risk a tight angle shot when he's got an easy possession play. Into the bar again. Just going to keep on attacking and wait for Trex to misplay. Trex has not misplayed so far. Thinking about the demo and his run back. Stays right there with it. Nice save by Kisai. We might have an open net here. Unable to reach it. The boost ran out. And Trex is definitely dominating in terms of pace at the moment, but he lets it slip. Kisai's back on the ball. Not the best flick though by Kisai. Trex has an open net here. Had to lean back into it. It was a bit of an awkward one. No boost needed for Trex. He's going to go straight for the goal. Flicks it, top shelf. And these guys are still impressing with their offense. Really nicely done. you know, when you've got 18 boost and you're going to go for a flick from this range, you best hit it. If you hit the bar, that's a goal for your opponent. If you hit the goalkeeper, it's also a goal for them. Yeah, anybody know anything about these guys? The backstory? I think Trex might be streaming his POV of this match, by the way, if you want to go check him out. But anybody know anything about them? They've got Kisai from France, and we've got Trex from Norway, the only Norwegian in the tournament. I've seen them kicking about the top 100 in the ones ladder for a while, but never seen either of them play. Well, I've never casted any of their games. I saw you know, some moments of their matches elsewhere in the tournament on the other streams that they've been playing on. Kisai looks like he's the better player by a fair margin so far. Really impressive offense. Going to be incredibly difficult to stop him from scoring if he can keep up this current level that he's got. Trex keeping it close, but he's been outmatched so far. Nice bump by Trex as he backs Kisai up. Kisai into the bar again. Trex gets an unfortunate touch on it, just helping Kisai get the boost more quickly. No reset on this one. Soft pinch towards the net, and now a softer shot as Trex looks to make the counter. I think he's got it. Kisai not going to catch up to that one, and we've got a tie game. Careless by the French player, who's hit the ball straight at Trex twice in a row here. Great passing plays indeed between the two opponents. You know, what we've seen so far definitely looks like we're not going to see an easy win for either Jack or Ocelon tomorrow. Whoever runs into the winner of this. Trex with the rebound, makes sure of it by flying high just in case it bounced up. Good awareness by Trex. He just noticed that Kisai had missed this one as he came down the line, and Kisai, who started off this game so consistently and with so many stylish plays, is not finishing it off in the same manner. Trex with the reset now. He's going to wave dash and flick beautifully into the top shelf. What a move. What a chain of moves by Trex. You wonder, did he have the reset when he didn't use it immediately? He did. Wave dashes right underneath the ball and then flicks it top corner. That is a sick play by Trex. Now he wants to get the ball rolling around the field. He's going to get an even better outcome than that, as Kisai doesn't know what to do with the fake kickoff that he's been given. And he's got a 3-goal deficit now. The player who looked like he was really in the zone at the start of this game has struggled to stay at that same level. Meanwhile, Trex is really elevated. That's another goal. Brilliant aerial shot. 9-5. And a game which has been close for the majority of it is not looking close at all in the final minute. Is Trex streaming today, guys? Can you guys let me know? I know we've probably got some Trex fans in chat who are checking out his stream if he is. No, he's not. He was yesterday, though. Interesting. So he streamed on the first day of the competition. Didn't make it through round 1. Streamed yesterday. Didn't make it through round 1 again. Maybe today he's just trying to try something different. Try and focus up a bit more. So far it's working. Kisai unable to get any game wins. Even a game where he started off so impressively. You sure it's not T-Rex? I would love to see T-Rex. T-Rex. Everybody should be hyphenating their names now. Out of respect to Dead Dash Monster, I've got one in my name there. Could have put it at the end there, Johnny Boy Dash I, but decided to make it a bit more obvious. There's no shame in it. This is actually pretty crazy. Is that... How many goals in a row is that? Is that 9 goals in a row for Trex? I'm pretty sure he was losing 5-3 in this game. And now he's winning 12-5. What happened? What on earth happened? What did he do? Maybe he just had one of those moments where he goes into his settings and he changes his, changes his controller sensitivity by 0.1%, and then he's like, oh yeah, now I play the game much, much better. Just Rocket League player things. I'm impressed with both of these guys, honestly. Although the end of this game wasn't anywhere near as impressive for Kisai as the start of it was, I still love the shots that he's pulling off. If he can get into attack, he looks like he's got what it takes to make this a close series. But Trex just didn't give him any chances at the end of the game. He just kept on taking the ball and putting it in the back of the net. You change your stiffness by the smallest amount, and then you're like, yep, I'm a brand new player. Good play here by Kisai after the fake kickoff, but leaves his net somewhat open after that. Looks like Trex is going to try and pile the pressure on. He's decided that Kisai's not as effective when he's on the back foot, and he might be right about that, but when he's coming forward, Kisai's pretty effective. Trex overstaying his welcome here. Did not have enough boost to really be that far forward. You can smell Trex sweeping. I don't know. I would go with 3-1 for Trex from here. I think Kisai can win a game, but oh, that's not the best sign. Just sitting motionless after losing a kickoff goal. That's not something that you see very often from players who are playing confidently and feeling confident about the rest of a series. Yeah, we've definitely got another underdog-filled bracket. Tho, Zamway, FY Ali all making it into the quarterfinals already. One of these guys is going to... I mean, Ocelon, I feel weird kind of calling him an underdog because he's such a legend in the ones game, but he's definitely an underdog in this tournament. If he can make it past Jack, that would be unbelievable. Jack losing to Ocelon? Really? No way. Is it happening? More upsets in EU? This is going to be crazy going into the last qualifier if Jack loses here. What are the scores in the other matches? We've got Jack versus Ocelon. We've got Rise's match in the bottom of the bracket as well. Jack up 1-0. Oh, okay. All is well. He's trolling. Okay, fair enough. Jack up 3-1. Alright, so yeah, I got baited. I mean, I almost believed it for a second because Ocelon swept his round 1 match, which is really impressive. Jack up 1-0. Okay, what other matches have we got, guys? HP and Rise going into OT game 1. Nolly is up. That'll be sick if Nolly wins, because then we get to see Nolly versus Scrub in round 2. That'll be the match that we're casting last on stream today. It's been a lot of sweeps today in the Salt Mine 2 qualifiers. And there's definitely a real possibility for us to have another one here. Good finishing by Trex. Nice touch in the offensive corner. Kisai looks a bit lost at times in this matchup, and I'm not feeling too confident in my 3-1 prediction anymore after seeing him just kind of flop around after goals are being scored by Trex. It's just something that I've come to associate with players who are tilted. When your opponent scores a goal and then you just sit there still. That's usually only players who are tilted are doing that. Hopefully for Kisai's sake he's not tilted yet, and he won't be tilted at all. But decals and Trex, yeah, that's what I was saying. Somebody help this man out. Is it June? Is it called June? Isn't it Noli, like holy? No, it's Nolly. I've asked him before and he said he pronounces his name Nolly. I think Noli would be cooler though, to be honest. Ooh, not the best accuracy there by Kisai. And it's bounced up, of course it has. Oh no. Total open net miss, and he is immediately punished by the worst bounce imaginable. He's still got a really strong position, but Trex is back. Looking for a 50-50. Nice bump by Kisai. He's still on the wrong side of the ball though, and Trex has 100 boost. Can Kisai convert? No. Not yet. If he doesn't score from this attack, he'll be so tilted, but he does score. And that sort of redeems himself for the open net miss earlier. It'll make him feel a bit better about the whole thing. Close game again, just like game 1 was. Now, it was around about now that Trex started to just bang in goal after goal after goal. Kisai needs to stay in control right from the kickoffs. Kisai. Just not expecting any challenges early from Trex, and that's a nice air dribble bump as well. He didn't land on top of Trex, but I think he got a touch on him, just briefly. That's a really difficult one to stop. Trex is trying to go underneath him and make the save, but when the opponent is coming in that quickly, you don't have any time to get past him. and hit the ball. Trex with the boost steal. Kisai got the one at mid. Good challenge by Trex as he retakes the ball. Actually dangerous to leave it for Kisai briefly. Neither of these guys are buying the early pressure from each other, although Trex definitely rushed that attack. Kisai with multiple mind games in the near post. Trex has got a piece of it, but not much. Needs to be careful. He's feeling pretty jumpy right now, and he's missed the boost in the back corner. Kisai with the immediate punish. He's 2 goals up. Can he hold on to this lead now? Can he get his first win in the tournament? Are there any other players who are still trying to get a win? I don't know if we're still waiting on anybody else to get their first, I'm talking game win. There's several players who haven't won a series yet because this bracket's so stacked. Is it Trex or T-Rex? Well, I'm calling him Trex because there's no dash in his name. If you put a dash there, he'd definitely be T-Rex. Which would be a pretty sick name, to be honest. Ooh, Kisai's let one through. That is not the best piece of defending we've seen from him all day. I mean, the flick was reasonable by Trex, but that should be saved at this level of play. Called a hyphen? Well, yeah, but dead hyphen monster doesn't sound as cool as dead dash monster, so we've been calling it a dash. T-Rex for you. I'm calling him Trex, so till I see that hyphen, I'm not calling him T-Rex. Nice power on the shot by Trex. He's got Kisai backed up into a corner here. Kisai in a bit of trouble. He's defending the wall, but not the goal. Trex picks his spot, and once again, he's back in the game late on into it. Great placement. I'm not sure why Kisai went on the wall here. This was a really difficult position to defend from. He said it's pronounced Trex. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, he should be called T-Rex and use the T-Rex goal explosion. You're right. That would be hilarious. Oh, has Kisai snuck one through? Yes, he has. Trex can't get there. Careless play at the back by both players. Trex just took way too long. He wanted the boost and the ball there. Really, he should have just popped the ball up in the air and then taken the boost. Bit greedy, looking for the full possession. Kisai's missed his dribble. Look out for the demo. Trex decides to go in field instead. Kisai on the ball. He's going to put himself in a very strong position. Nice flick. 2-goal lead again. And it really does look like he's about to pick up his first win in the tournament. My 3-1 prediction looking a bit more promising now. I'm going to stick to that one. But really, we didn't see the same dominance from Trex at the end of like we did at the end of the last game. I was very impressed with what we saw from Trex at the end of game number 1, scoring 9 consecutive goals. He's showing no mercy, playing very efficiently as well. But now that seems like a distant past because he's been unable to find that gear in this second game. Kisai, despite looking somewhat tilted after a few of the kickoffs, has stayed steadfast and he's surely got this game in the bag. Jack destroying. Jack's playing well against Ocelon. Yeah, Rezi already played. He took a game off Alpha. It looked pretty good while doing it, but couldn't get the W. Alpha is just too strong. How's the Nolly versus Death series going? I see on the bracket it's into game 2. Nolly ahead by 1, and HP taking game 1 in overtime against Rise elsewhere in the bracket as well. Yeah, apparently Jack playing pretty well today. Crushing Ocelon 2 games in a row. But we've got a series here. Kisai and Trex. All evens. Somebody about to get on their first points on the board. Somebody about to get their first series win here today. And become a contender to make the main event. Obviously there's a long way ahead of both of them if they want to get that far. Where are these guys from? Trex is from Norway. He's the only Norwegian player participating. And Kisai is from France. He's one of, I believe, 3 French players participating. There were 4 at the start of the tournament, but Monkey Moon has forfeited his spot. The others are Exotic and Alpha 54, of course. Yeah, France a very stacked 1v1 country, certainly. Norway or Iceland? Norway. OSM is the only Icelandic player in this event. He did not show for his game today. It's crazy how much 1v1 has changed in the last year. Yeah, just when you think the Rocket League's all figured out and people have completed the game in terms of mechanical unlocks, somebody comes up with something new. Mind games by Trex. He knew there was no way through with a 50-50, but he's going to play keep away quite brilliantly. 2-0. And I love the fact that he didn't go for a 50-50 here, because he didn't have enough momentum to really force it through. It probably just would have been saved, and then Kisai would have the ball. Trex instead maintains the possession. This backflip kickoff in the diagonal is becoming more and more common, and I'm actually seeing it be somewhat successful. If you do it every time, I don't think you're going to be benefiting from it. You need to surprise your opponent with it sometimes. Trex just getting a bit too close for comfort again. He did this in the last game. He needs to be careful. Advancing all the way forward like this. Yeah, who do you guys have winning? I still got my money on Trex, but game number 2 was very close. They definitely look very capable mechanically, these players, and overall they played a great game. You know, they got into this round with buys, as Astral and Demensa both forfeited today. But you know, even if they didn't, this would not have been easy for Astral and Demensa to get the wins against these two. Ooh, and the whips by Trex. Yeah, you can see why. Not the best flip there on the wall. You got Trex winning this series. You must have typed that before you saw the accidental flip at the sidewall. Why did they FF? Demensa last night told me that he had to forfeit his spot because something came up last minute. I don't know what it is. And Astral earlier today, right before his match was about to begin, I believe. Well, his match was supposed to be an hour ago. Messaged the admin and said that he's going to a birthday party, so he's not going to be playing either. So yeah, if somebody qualifies because Astral went to eat some birthday cake, then they can have a celebration. Go buy a cake of their own. Kisai missed his chance here entirely. Trex is far too efficient, far too fast to let that one go astray. No, guys, I can guarantee you Astral wasn't like scared of playing against Kisai here. Kisai yet to get a game win in the bracket, either of the brackets before today. Send Astral some cake. He needs to send me some cake. I mean, he's the one who forfeited his spot to go to a birthday party, so he's got the birthday cake probably. But yeah, Astral still has a reasonable chance to make it in. He'll need a good run in the last qualifier, I believe, because 9 points that he currently has will not cut it. There's no way, surely, that 9 points will be enough to make it in. Ooh, bad touch by Trex. He's used all of his boosts as well. Kisai's got the free reign of this one. He's going to just start peppering the backboard here. Going to take shot after shot. Trex is totally boost starved. Does get a good challenge in though. It's like Kisai couldn't make up his mind what to do. Trex almost scores. He went for the read actually. But he had a backup plan. Nice recovery by him. If Astra's old enough, he'll be playing hungover tomorrow. Well, Qualifier 4 doesn't start till Saturday actually, so Astral definitely won't be playing tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the quarterfinals, semifinals, and grand final of this qualifier. So one of these two players will be playing there. Sounds like apparently Jack is going to be playing. Alpha versus FY Ali is already a confirmed matchup, and so is Zamway versus Tho. Who do you guys have winning the Zamway versus Tho match? After what I saw from Tho today, I've got to go with him, but Zamway is definitely one of the solid players in this tournament. Very bad landing here by Trex. No reset for the wave dash. Low scoring game number 3. Important for both players. Oh, did Kisai just fake himself? I'm pretty sure he just faked himself. He had a good line of attack to just flip into that ball. Bit of understeer, and he couldn't get near it. Good dribble by Trex. Good fast attack again, making Kisai panic. Am I streaming Scrubs match? Yes, I am. I'll be streaming Scrubs match after this one. Scrubs game kicks off in 35 minutes from now. Good evasion tactics by Kisai. Up on the wall, away from the potential demo that Trex is going for. Will he be able to make something happen in offense though? That's the thing that he really needs to prove at the moment. That's a good start. Nice shot, and in for Kisai, who's back within 1. Beautiful fake. Controlled the 50-50 well, and he gets it over Trex, who is attempting a pre-jump save. Ocelon lost 3-1. Oh, what a save by Kisai. Is he getting back to this one quickly as well? He is. Trex has all the boost though. Kisai needs to be careful. Might be looking for the demo in the play. He's stolen the ball away from him. Trex doesn't want to give Kisai any shots uncontested. He's going to probably stay on this one right till the end, but Kisai fakes him off it with a little jump. He's got a chance to equalize on 0 seconds, and he's done it! Kisai, from 2 goals down, scores 2 consecutive flicks. That little hop just backed Trex up. He was scared that something was coming his way, and he does not make contact on the 0 second play. What a game. What a series between the 2 underdogs here. Looking to make that Cinderella run in the bracket. Kisai clutch at the end of this one, and he is rewarded with an overtime possession play. Trex doesn't have any boost to work with here. Now he has 100. Kisai only on 32. Trex trying to keep the ball up high, forcing Kisai to use boost again and again. Backs him up with a fake, and it's in! Trex with a great mind game. Just keeps Kisai guessing on the approach here. Jumps once, and then he's right back down for the hard shot. Great game between these two. What a show they're putting on for us. No overly nervous plays so far. I think we've seen like 1 open net miss and maybe 1 whiff here and there, but overall I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing from these guys. It just shows you, even the guys in round 1 in the previous qualifiers who are not making it through, they do have what it takes to put on a show, to put some good goals in the back of the net, and to play some really smart 1v1 as well. I've been not just impressed with the mechanics here, but the game sense and the decision making as well for the most part. But yeah guys, what's happening over on the HP vs Rise series? I've heard that Jack has swept Ocelon. Got HP vs Rise still going on, I believe. Yeah, my 3-1 prediction is still looking good, as long as Trex can keep up what he's currently doing. Nice demo by Kisai. He read exactly where Trex was going to go. Trex tried to go away from the ball to fake it, and he will slot in the open net also. Good finish. It's the read beforehand that really made it possible. Okay, so Death LFY is taking overtime game 2 against Nolly. That one's in game 3. Really close series there. Will Death make it into the quarterfinals? So that would be the first time I think that we've had 2 Saudi Arabian players making a quarterfinal at the same time. Ali already done so. Oh wow, Trex way above the crossbar here with a flick. But Kisai's demos are doing work in game 4. He might play for another one here actually. Thought about it, but Trex is in a fairly safe location. Doesn't have a lot of boost at his disposal though, so this is going to be a tricky position for Trex to play. Big challenge does nothing. Kisai looking to control the ball low with a 50-50. Is he trying to flick this one in backwards? He is, but the ball was kind of on the front of his car. Didn't get the plan that he was looking for. Nice little air dribble in defense. Kisai with 2 touches gets it past Trex again. And that's the goal. There's no way Trex can catch it. And Kisai stepping up. Air dribble in defense. Let's play the ball away from Trex this time. How will Trex respond? He did respond in game number 1 from a very similar start to a game where Kisai was Definitely the better of the two players. So then that was right before Trex scored a whole pile of goals. He's got his first one here. Bit careless for Kisai to be on the outside of the ball here. If you're in the back corner trying to make a 50-50, you've got to be goal side, or else you are wide open to being dunked on the inside lane. Trex going to equalize, actually, I believe. Kisai can't catch it, and he will be very upset about that 50-50 in the back corner. It's lost him 2 goals now. Kisai's game reminds you of Sunless. Why would it remind you of Sunless? I don't see any similarities personally, other than the fact that they are both playing Rocket League. Oh, that's beautiful. Trex ahead now. And Kisai once more motionless on the aftermath of the goal. It's really nicely done by Trex. He landed the reset, and then he got one more touch on the air dribble before flicking it into the goal. You'll love to see it. Sunless is a simp. Well, a simp to who? Or can you just be a simp in general? I thought you needed to be a simp of someone in particular in order to be a simp. Who's he a simp of? Simplest can. Oh wow. Look at that flick from Trex. And he's got the rebound as well. Kisai crumbling under the pressure. There's just so much height on that one. He just never stopped rolling with it. And Kisai thought it was on target. He has to be a simp for someone. Yeah, who's he a simp of? He has a wife, so he's a simp. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that having a wife makes you a simp. Trex is doing exactly like he did in game number 1, guys. Kisai had the edge, and Trex just completely turns it around. Nice little flick there. Not wasting any time as he puts that one in. Still a lot of time left for Kisai, but Trex looks like the real deal right now. He's found some good form, and that is not what Kisai wanted. He had the boost advantage in the play, but Trex has just fallen over the ball and put it in. It was the end of his flip that just clipped it. Kisai was being a bit greedy. Simp of left. How do you simp of left? Oh, Sunless, you mean? I don't see it personally. Yeah, Trex is just starting to bulldoze, and if this is anything like the comeback potential we saw in game number 1 from Kisai, then it ain't gonna happen. He's got more time, but when Trex gets rolling, he does just start banging in goals. He's done it again, and Kisai looking more and more tilted by the minute. Well, he got his game 1 win, but that's all he's going to get. With 2 minutes and 24 on the clock, Kisai is out of here. And he's out of Qualifier 3 as well. GG's. Trex takes it. We have a 1 player in the lobby now. That is all that's left. Kisai had time on the clock, but he just did not believe in the comeback, and that is the end of his Q3 run. It was his most successful run yet. Like I said, he did get 1 game win. That's more than he got in the previous 2 qualifiers combined, but hats off to Trex. Once he gets rolling, he is just scoring so many goals. Very impressive. Game 1 and game 4 here just destroyed Kisai. So congratulations to him. Trex has advanced to the next day of this qualifier. He'll be playing against apparently Jack tomorrow in the quarterfinal. What a match we're going to have there. Jack obviously the heavy favorite, but Trex looks like the real deal here. I'm very impressed with what he's been able to do in front of so many people and under all this pressure. Guys, we still have Nolly versus Death happening right now. That is on Shogun and Mystic's Twitch channels. It's just gone into game 4. Nolly in the lead by 2-1. And HP, after taking 2 games in a row against Rise, has lost game 3. So that has just started game 4 as well. Both of these series into game 4 on Damascus channel and on Shogun and Mystic's channel. No overly nervous plays so far. I think we've seen like 1 open net miss and maybe 1 whiff here and there, but overall I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing from these guys. It just shows you, even the guys in round 1 in the previous qualifiers who are not making it through, they do have what it takes to put on a show, to put some good goals in the back of the net, and to play some really smart 1v1 as well. I've been not just impressed with the mechanics here, but the game sense and the decision making as well for the most part. But yeah, guys, what's happening over on the HP vs Rise series? I've heard that Jack has swept Ocelon. Got HP vs Rise still going on, I believe. Yeah, my 3-1 prediction is still looking good, as long as Trex can keep up what he's currently doing. Nice demo by Kisai. He read exactly where Trex was going to go. Trex tried to go away from the ball to fake it, and he will slot in the open net also. Good finish. It's the read beforehand that really made it possible. Okay, so Def LFY is taking overtime game 2 against Nolly. That one's in game 3. Really close series there. Will Def make it into the quarterfinals? So that would be the first time I think that we've had two Saudi Arabian players making a quarterfinal at the same time. Ali already done so. Oh wow, Trex way above the crossbar here with a flick, but Kisai's demos are doing work in game 4. He might play for another one here actually. Thought about it, but Trex is in a fairly safe location. Doesn't have a lot of boost at his disposal though, so this is going to be a tricky position for Trex to play. Fake challenge does nothing. Kisai looking to control the ball low with a 50-50. Is he trying to flick this one in backwards? He is, but the ball was kind of on the front of his car. Didn't get the plan that he was looking for. Nice little air dribble in defense. Kisai with 2 touches gets it past Trex again. And that's the goal. There's no way Trex can catch it. And Kisai stepping up. Air dribble in defense. Let's play the ball away from Trex this time. How will Trex respond? He did respond in game number 1 from a very similar start to a game where Kisai was definitely the better of the 2 players. So then that was right before Trex scored a whole pile of goals. He's got his first one here. Bit careless for Kisai to be on the outside of the ball here. If you're in the back corner trying to make a 50-50, you've got to be goal side, or else you are wide open to being dunked on the inside lane. Trex going to equalize actually, I believe. Kisai can't catch it, and he will be very upset about that 50-50 in the back corner. It's lost him 2 goals now. Kisai's game reminds you of Sunless. Why would it remind you of Sunless? I don't see any similarities personally, other than the fact that they are both playing Rocket League. Oh, that's beautiful. Trex ahead now. And Kisai once more motionless on the aftermath of the goal. It's really nicely done by Trex. He landed the reset, and then he got one more touch on the air dribble before flicking it into the goal. You'll love to see it. Sunless is a simp. Well, a simp to who? Or can you just be a simp in general? I thought you needed to be a simp of someone in particular in order to be a simp. Who's he a simp of? Simplest can. Oh wow. Look at that flick from Trex. And he's got the rebound as well. Kisai crumbling under the pressure. There's just so much height on that one. He just never stopped rolling with it. And Kisai thought it was on target. He has to be a simp for someone. Yeah, who's he a simp of? He has a wife, so he's a simp. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that having a wife makes you a simp. Trex is doing exactly like he did in game number 1, guys. Kisai had the edge, and Trex just completely turns it around. Nice little flick there. Not wasting any time as he puts that one in. Still a lot of time left for Kisai, but Trex looks like the real deal right now. He's found some good form, and that is not what Kisai wanted. He had the boost advantage in the play, but Trex has just fallen over the ball and put it in. It was the end of his flip that just clipped it. Kisai was being a bit greedy. Simp of left. How is he a simp of left? Oh, Sunless, you mean? I don't see it personally. Yeah, Trex is just starting to bulldoze, and if this is anything like the comeback potential we saw in game number 1 from Kisai, then it ain't gonna happen. He's got more time, but when Trex gets rolling, he does just start banging in goals. He's done it again, and Kisai looking more and more tilted by the minute. Well, he got his game 1 win, but that's all he's gonna get. With 2 minutes and 24 on the clock, Kisai is out of here, and he's out of qualifier 3 as well. GG's. Trex takes it. We have a 1 player in the lobby now. That is all that's left. Kisai had time on the clock, but he just did not believe in the comeback, and that is the end of his Q3 run. It was his most successful run yet. Like I said, he did get 1 game win. That's more than he got in the previous 2 qualifiers combined, but hats off to Trex. Once he gets rolling, he is just scoring so many goals. Very impressive. Game 1 and game 4 here.